Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Finally, this is my very first video. I am so excited for you guys to watch it. I had pre-filmed another video, but I wasn't satisfied with it, so I decided to film this today, and I am beyond satisfied. I am so excited for you guys to watch this. I put a small twist into it. It's a glam deer because I've seen a lot of other deers and they're like just your average deer, basic. Nothing wrong with them, but I decided to add like shadow, so dramatic, add glitter to my hair because I am glam AF. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the Instant Age Rewind Concealer in Fair and apply that all over the lid and inner corner. Then with my Real Techniques sponge, I'm going to blend it all in. This is going to work as an eyeshadow primer. Then taking the shade from the Morphe 35O palette, I'm going to take an e.l.f. angled contour brush and use it to set the concealer we just applied. Going into that 35O palette again, I'll be taking this shade for our transition color and applying it above the crease with my Morphe M441, making sure it's well blended. Taking the shade below the previous shade, I'm going to be applying this in the crease and building that color up. Now I'm going to go in with my little palette in Coffee Toffee and taking this shade and applying it in the crease as well. Then I'm taking this shade. Adding all these colors will help build the color up. Don't mind my other eye, it looks nothing like the one I'm doing right now, but I do go back in later and fix it. Now I'll be taking my Morphe M433. We're going to take this shade and apply that in the outer part of our eye to deepen it and blend it out towards the crease. All I'm doing now is taking my Morphe M505 and blending out any harsh lines I might have. Taking my e.l.f. concealer brush and my concealer, I'll be cutting the crease halfway. We want to have a clean, precise line because this is what will make it look so good. Once you have cut the crease, you just want to make sure you fade it out towards the end so it doesn't look so harsh. Going back in with this shade, you just want to set that concealer. Once you have set that, I'm going to take this beautiful foiled shade from the Morphe 35O palette and apply it on top of that lid area we concealed. Then I'm just going to go back in with this shade using my M505 to blend it in with that concealer. And that's the finished look for the eyeshadow. Now moving on to the Halloween makeup. I already have my foundation on and I'm going to take that concealer again. Can you guys tell it's my fave? Anyways, you want to highlight the areas you usually would, but for this look, the most important areas you want to highlight are the bridge of the nose, under eyes, and forehead, because those are going to be the white areas on the deer. Also, you want to make sure the concealer is 1 or 2 shades lighter. And with that concealer, I also cleaned up the eyeshadow for a more clean look. To contour, I'm taking the Santee Super Blendable Concealer and applying that on my nose and cheekbones. And now you just want to blend everything out. Get it? Ayy, get it? It's lit. Look at me, Zam. Ayy. Once it's all blended, I'm going to be taking my Airspun loose face powder and I'm going to bake the areas I applied concealer. And the areas where I didn't apply concealer, I'll just be setting it with the same powder. Now that you're done baking, you could take your cookies out the oven. Just kidding. I'm just going to wipe all the excess powder off. Now I'm going to take my Morphe gel liner in Slate and start sketching the deer nose out. You want to make sure that when it's all sketched out that you curve the line, and when you get to the beginning of the bridge of your nose that you curve down and back up at the end of the nose bridge. Once I'm done sketching it, I'm just going to fill it all in. Here I'm just filling in the bottom. This step is optional, but I feel like it completes the look so much more. Next, I'm taking the Urban Decay Smoky palette with the Wet n Wild brush, and we're going to take black market to set the gel liner. Now, taking the Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce de Leche, I'm going to apply it on my cheeks and forehead with an e.l.f. angled blush brush. Then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced The Power of Makeup palette by NikkieTutorials and apply Chocolate Soleil on top to build it up. Going in again with that Morphe M505, I'm going to start contouring my deer nose. You don't want the appearance of a slimmer nose, you just want to contour the sides of the bridge of your nose. Unless you want to be a deer with a snatched nose, then by all means, get it, girl. There's no right or wrong. Here I'm just taking a brush with a little bit of that translucent powder and blending out the edges of those lines. You also want to make sure you take that contour up to your brows. So I didn't realize my camera wasn't recording when I started the lips, but all I did was drag a line down from the middle of my nose to my cupid's bow. Then just outline the top lip with the same gel liner or lipstick if you have it, and after that just fill it in. Then I'm just taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in Sand and applying that around the lips for a cleaner look. Then just blending it out with a concealer brush and my finger. Since the concealer covered up some of the black, I'm just going over it with the gel liner. Now taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, I'm going to use this to apply dots where I applied the bronzer. With my Kylie Cosmetics lip pencil in Candy K, I will be outlining my bottom lip. Then taking ColourPop's Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in She, I will be applying it all over the bottom lip. Once this dried down, I thought it was such a perfect color for this look. Going in with my Carly Bybel palette, I'm going to be taking these two bottom highlighting shades and applying them on the highest point of my cheeks, chin, and just a tad on the bridge of my nose and forehead. Then I'm just going to take my MAC Fix Plus to melt all that makeup into my skin. And before it dries down, I'm taking the Milani highlighter in Bella Chiffon for that extra glow. And I'm using my Morphe R36. With the same highlighter, I'll be highlighting the inner corner of my eyes. Since I put my eyelashes on off camera, I will have them linked down in the description box below. The last thing I'm going to do is bronze up my shoulders like I did with my face. This step is optional, but it makes this look 10 times better. I absolutely love it. Once your shoulders are all bronzed up, you want to add the white dots, and that's the finished look for this GLAM AF Deer tutorial. Okay guys, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. 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 Bye.